Hello everyone, today's new chapter in psychology is memory. So memory captures our experiences. So the first visual shows a cartoon brain holding a camera and taking pictures of live movements. This image represents how memory records our daily experiences. Just like a camera captures images, the brain captures information from our surroundings through our senses. So everything we see, hear, smell, taste and touch can become part of our memory. These experiences help us learn from the past and guide our future decisions. Without memory, every day would feel new and confusing because we would not remember what happened before. So quickly go and subscribe this channel for more sessions. Learning stores information in memory. The visual of a student placing books into a brain-shaped library shows how learning moves information into memory. When we study something new, our brain processes the information and stores it for later use. So the library represents how memory keeps knowledge organized. Students rely on this process when learning subjects such as science, mathematics, language, and history. Memory organizes what we learn. In the visual, the brain organizes folders on shelves like a librarian. So this represents how memory organizes information into categories. For example, memories about family, school, hobbies, or work may be stored separately. So this organization makes it easier to find and recall information quickly. Memory helps us find things. A cartoon child remembering where the keys are demonstrates how memory helps in everyday life. We constantly rely on memory to remember where objects are placed. So the brain stores information about locations and helps us recall it when needed. Practice helps memory grow. The brain watering a plant labeled knowledge represents how repetition strengthens memory. When we practice something repeatedly, the brain builds stronger neural connections. Just like a plant grows with water and care, memories grow stronger with practice. Review strengthens memory. The student reviewing notes shows the importance of revision. So reviewing information helps the brain transfer knowledge from short-term memory to long-term memory. So this is why teachers encourage students to revise lessons regularly. Memory keeps important details. So the brain holding sticky notes represents the small details we remember. These details include names, numbers, instructions, and facts. Remembering these details is important for communication and learning. Memory keeps special moments. The birthday party memory illustrates emotional memory. Events connected with strong emotions such as happiness, excitement, or surprise are often remembered more clearly. Emotional experiences create strong memory traces in the brain. Memories are valuable treasures. The treasure chest of memories symbolizes how important memories are in human life. Memories allow us to remember loved ones, meaningful experiences, and lessons learned. These memories shape our understanding of the world. Memory helps us recall information. In the exam scene, a student remembers an answer. This represents recall, which meaning bringing stored information back into awareness. So the recall is important for exams, conversations, and problem solving. Memory has different types. The visual showing 3 doors represents the 3 main types of memory: sensory memory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. Information passes through these stages as it is processed by the brain. Sensory memory captures quick impressions. The fireworks scene represents sensory memory. Sensory memory stores information from our senses for a very short time, usually less than a second. It helps us briefly hold images, sounds, and other sensory inputs. Short-term memory holds information briefly. The sticky note example shows short-term memory. This type of memory holds small amounts of information temporarily, such as remembering a phone number before dialing it. Long-term memory stores knowledge. The large library inside the brain represents long-term memory. This type of memory can store information for many years or even for a lifetime. Skills, facts, and personal experiences are stored here. Repetition helps memory. Repeating numbers shows the process of rehearsal. Rehearsal means repeating information to keep it active in memory. Students often use this technique while studying. The brain stores information. The computer comparison illustrates how the brain stores information. Similar to how a computer stores files, the brain encodes information and keeps it available for later retrieval. Memory connects information. The puzzle pieces represent how new knowledge connects with Existing memories. When information is connected to what we already know, it becomes easier to remember. Recall means finding stored memories. So the brain searching with a flashlight symbolizes retrieval. Sometimes we need cues or reminders to help us locate memories stored in the brain. Memories connect our past. The timeline road represents how memories help us understand our past experiences in order. So this timeline helps us build our personal history. The brain stores experiences. The memory jars on shelves represent different life experiences stored in the brain. So each jar symbolizes a specific memory. Thinking uses memory. The thinking student demonstrates that memory plays a major role in thinking and reasoning. When we solve problems, we rely on stored knowledge and past experiences. Memory collects information. The magnet attracting nodes represents how the brain gathers information from the environment and stores useful knowledge. Practice improves memory. Flashcards show how repeated study strengthens memory. Practice makes it easier for the brain to retrieve information later. Practice repairs weak memories. If we forget something, reviewing it again helps strengthen the memory trace. Practice rebuilds connections in the brain. Memory carries our experiences. The train carrying wagons labeled experiences represents how memories travel with us throughout life. Memory helps us recognize people. Recognizing faces and names depends on memory. Without memory, we would not recognize friends, family, or familiar places. The brain processes memories. The computer-like brain shows how the brain processes information before storing it. It selects important information and organizes it. Memory reminders helps us. The string tied around a finger represents memory aids. People often use reminders, notes, or alarms to help remember tasks. Learning grows memories. The memory seeds illustrate how learning new information creates new memories. Reading builds memory. Reading introduces new ideas and knowledge, which strengthens memory and improves understanding. Old memories can fade. The dusty boxes shows that memories can weaken over time if they are not used. Forgetting is a natural part of memory. Review keeps memories strong. Regular vision helps prevent forgetting. When we revisit information, the brain strengthens the memory. Memory links ideas. The bridge between ideas represents association. Associating ideas together makes them easier to remember. Memory helps us navigate. Remembering directions and locations helps us move through the world safely and efficiently. The brain organizes memories. The warehouse example shows how memories are categorized and stored systematically. Practice improves recall. Frequent practice helps people remember information faster and more accurately. Memory connects knowledge. Knowledge is like a network, and memory links different pieces of information together. Sometimes memories are hard to find. Occasionally we struggle to remember something. This is called retrieval failure. Memories bring happiness. Remembering pleasant experiences can improve our mood and emotional well-being. Knowledge builds memory. Learning new ideas add more blocks to our memory structure. Songs can improve memory. Music and rhythm help people remember information more easily. This is why songs are often used to teach children. Pictures help memory. Visual images make information easier to remember than words alone. Memory helps us stay organized. Remembering tasks and responsibilities helps us manage daily life effectively. Important memories last longer. Memories connected with strong meaning or emotion tend to last longer. Visual learning helps memory. Charts, diagrams, and images improve understanding and memory retention. Memories come in many forms. Memories may include sounds, images, emotions, or actions. The brain carries our knowledge. Our knowledge travels with us because it is stored in our brain. Stories improve memory. Stories provide context, making information easier to understand and remember. Remembering brings clarity. When we recall information successfully, our understanding becomes clearer. Repetition strengthens memory. Repeating information strengthens the neural pathways in the brain. Learning builds strong memory. Learning step by step strengthens memory gradually. Memories show our life story. Our memories create the story of our lives. Memory guides our actions. Past experiences help us make better choices and decisions. Memories are organized by experience. The brain groups memories based on situations and categories. Learning experiences stay in memory. Hands-on activities and real experiences are often remembered more easily. The brain connects information. Neurons connect different ideas and memories together. Thinking uses stored memories. Creative thinking often combines old memories with new ideas. Clear memories help learning. Strong memories make it easier to learn new information. Good memories help success. Remembering lessons and advice help people succeed in school and life. Memory shapes who we are. The final visual shows a brain surrounded by memories. Our memories influence our personality, beliefs, and identity. They help define who we are and how we understand the world. So for the next psychology lesson or chapter, please subscribe this channel.